Viewers and subscribers, bless upon yourself and thank you all for tuning in to another video. And today's video, guys, we're gonna zoom in on West Indies future top history making batter Keacy Carty opens up and his transformation in or what contribute to his transformation to really be doing well right now for West Indies, and his career because Keacy Carty has been a revolution, guys. Came into the team, guys. When a lot of the other players were not in the team, and he grabbed this opportunity, guys. And right now, guys, you can't name an ODI team without him. Making himself a permanent member of the team, making himself somebody for the younger generation coming through to look up to, potentially a future leader in West Indies cricket as well, because based on what I'm witnessing from him, guys, he has potential to lead and he has potential to dominate the future. The next decade or so, Keacy Carty are in his era. But honestly, people are gonna let you hear what contributed to it, guys, and what he had to say, because nothing just comes so, guys. You have to wait on your turn, and he waited on his turn, and now he's at a place where he's comfortable. But if it's the first time on the channel, though, my people, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell, and don't forget to drop a like on the video. So without further ado, people, lend me your ears. Alright, let's dive right into the details. Keacy Carty opens up about transformation in his white ball game. I would definitely credit it to my preparation. So people, newly risen are finally maturing West Indies middle order batter Keacy Carty spoke on what contributed to his white ball game getting to this limit where people are looking at him as the next future of West Indies cricket, to carry West Indies cricket for the next decade or so. People, nothing really came without the hard work. Everybody knows that. We're gonna fill you in on what really happened with him and how his transformation take place. So the West Indies batsman Keacy Carty should have been basking in the full glory of his third and second consecutive one-day international ODI 100 as West Indies post a mammoth 385 for 7 yesterday, right? In a bid to level the series against Ireland in Dublin. After the first ODI the West Indies lost. Keacy Carty smoked 170 off 142 deliveries, the giant sixth highest for West Indies in ODI. Meanwhile, Shea Hope 75 ball 75 and Justin Greaves 23 ball 50 also slammed 50s. His previous 100 and unbeaten 128 against England in Barbados is part of a high point in Carty's growing ODI career, but this latest innings, though statistically impressive, left something to be desired emotionally, right? And why would I say that? The West Indies entered the second ODI eager to respond after a lackluster performance with the bat in the series opener, right? Which they lost by 124 runs. Carty said the team regrouped quickly and made necessary adjustment. This is what he said, guys. Let's quote it. We planned on how to counter-attack what they were doing for us. He said, for our respective skills as batterers, everyone plays differently. So we had a few methods that we went through in the training to see what works best for who, and we applied that today, he explained. Carty's measured start gave way to a more aggressive display once he reached his half century. His ability to change gears mid-innings was evident and instrumental to building momentum. We all know it's difficult to start, right? So the toughest thing is just to try and get in and then excel in your innings. I would have liked to push on a bit earlier, but it's a tough pitch. So you just had to stick with it and trust your skills, Carty shared. Right? Interestingly, guys, Carty from his ODIs have been Carty form in ODI has been one of the few consistent pillar in an otherwise unpredictable West Indies setup. He finished 2024, guys, as one of the team's leading ODI run scorer with 560 runs. And he has already started 2025 with another milestone knock. I would definitely credit it to my preparation, he said when asked about the transformation in his white ball game. I'm focusing on the key specifics that you need to excel in ODI cricket, both for myself and for the team, and just trusting the process, he added. So, that was what Keacy Carty had to say, guys, after he won us the game with the bat. To be frank, I got the player of the series, versus Ireland. And people, it's something that we the Caribbean people should be pleased of. The West Indies team is a team that a lot of people don't have a lot of faith in. And the reason why I said that, guys, listen carefully. Over the last decade or so, we have seen West Indies cricket teams, right? They are pretty inconsistency. They're a team who is unpredictable, right? So a lot of the time, people won't risk it to gamble on the West Indies team to win this series or this match, because sometimes West Indies are lukewarm, sometimes they're hot, sometimes they're cold. As of alright, from there on, Sammy took over the leadership of West Indies in coaching department for the ODI and T20 team. We have seen drastic improvement. Let's focus purely on the ODI. We have seen a lot of improvement. Players scoring hundreds. Players getting half centuries. Players being more consistency. Players being more dedicated, players willing to put in the hard work, players making a name for themselves, players who is getting the job done, players who are eager to represent West Indies. The West Indies have been without the likes of Nicholas Pooran for a while, but the ODI team I'm talking, but has the team fall? No, my people. So, early on, guys, Pooran was our best batter. Right now, it's really difficult for Pooran to get back into the team unless you're gonna. I don't even want to talk about that, because number 3 spot is already taken by Keacy Carty. Number 4 will always be Shea Hope. Number 5, you have Sherfin Rutherford. Number 6, you're gonna have he might be battered at number 6-5. Who knows if he returns? So it's really difficult for him to come back into the team. Are you going to open with Pooran, and Evan Lewis and Brandon King, something like that? But right about now, if you look at the team, guys, the team is blossoming without Pooran. So you can clearly see that other guys getting the opportunity to really play for West Indies and really excel and prove that we are no slackers. We know what's at stake. We know what we want. We are hungry for success. We want to write our own history. And Keacy Carty, guys, coming from St. Martin, the first to represent West Indies, bring up centuries, guys, creating history for his home country. I'm sure the St. Martin's people and his family will be proud of him right now, people in their country. And the whole Caribbean is proud of him, guys, because this young man is not just a Oreo guys. They have been doing it from the under 19 straight up. But honestly, people, leave your honest thoughts down below.